Take away burn. Apply changes. Maneuver. Okay, sweet. Next ship. Let's focus on Kerbal. Let's grab the next one. Nuclear tug. Switch. Alrighty. So we're going to grab this tug. We're going to set a target. Let's see. Elu. That's a fun target to grab. And then we'll just burn out from here. And then orbit. Orbit, orbit, orbit. That seems about right. Burn pro. Oh, too much. Too much. Go back. We need to go right there. Perfect. An hour and a half. Ludo, how's been your 2021? I hope you've been doing all right, staying out of trouble. Got any plans for the summer? I know we're already halfway through the summer, but a man can dream. You're gonna start a new career mode, but there are things I'm not good at, like rendezvous. Well, I can teach you. If you want to watch right now, I'm currently rendezvousing with a target. If you want to wait till the next one that I rendezvous with, I can walk you through the whole process. Totally up to you. You let me know. But that's what we're currently doing. We're gonna be doing 4 more of these. Don't mind giving a little quick tutorial if you want. This is something I'm good at in the game. Lots of rendezvous, yep. And this is just so we can go to Minmus to refuel. It'd be awesome. All right, I'll show you after this one. You can just kind of watch right now and kind of see what I'm doing, but then I'll explain everything here in a minute. Gross. Do I have RCS? I don't need RCS. What would you consider the end of cities? Max population? Unlocking all milestones, Triggerman. No, our RCS... So in this 50-ton challenge, RCS is just added mass. Takes away from our Delta V. I don't use RCS at all. I use RCS when I'm like going to Gilly to keep a station on Gilly, but I don't use it for what it's actually used for. I don't enter docking mode. I don't do anything like that. I'm a weirdo when it comes to this game. I just use the thrusters on the back and targeting. It works itself out eventually. Ultrasaurus, enjoy your food. I'll see you soon. I need the docking port. Okay, right there. Give me this. Okay. So there's that as a target. Not all achievements, Triggerman, just all milestones. So like 100,000 population, 80,000 population. Whatever that entails. It's different per map. Each map has a different milestone completion. I think the island one, the archipelago, is 25,000 population. This one's a little high. We can get ourselves down to. Okay, so let's aim at target. And then I'm going to go a little further this way. Almost like that. Ludo Boy, just a nuclear engine. There's no weapons in this game. This game isn't meant for combat. It's just meant for space exploration. I know someone's going to be like, well, technically you can make any rocket into an ICBM, but that's not what the game's for. It's just for space exploration, docking, visiting planets, moons, gathering science, making experiments, doing missions, saving Kerbals, things like that. Stop moving around. All right, cool. Rendezvous get. I'm going to control from here. We're going to aim prograde, and we're going to go catch Minmus. Minmus. I probably have to catch you. Can I catch you? I don't know. We'll see. I think we're going to be a little off, though. Well, that's not too bad. That's about the going rate. We'll leave it there. Now, this says we don't have enough Delta V. I got to change everything. I got to shut these down. And then slide you down. And turn this off. Why does it say I have 0 Delta V? There we go, 1535. Thought you could have satellites with cameras. I'm sure there's a cool mod for weapons, though. I'm sure there is, too, but what are you going to shoot? There's nothing in the game to shoot. There's not, like, enemy installations and buildings and stuff. There's literally 7 buildings in the entire game. And that's where you launch ships from. If you blow that up, then you're screwed. Hi, Kyle. Welcome back, buddy. It's good to see you. All right, we got 6 days on this maneuver. We'll get this one done. And then, Bravo, if you're still here, I'll give you a quick little rundown on Rendezvous. Still here? Okay, cool. Yeah, give me just a few more minutes. Let me get this thing headed towards Minmus. We're docking all these at a big fueling station, and I gotta mine some ore. Get all these guys topped off. And then we can go. We got one ship going to Moho, one going to Drace, Elu, and then we got the ones going to the different moons around Kerbal. How you doing, Apollo? Welcome in, buddy. It's going well. You got into orbit with 6,770 Delta V left, but I might have forgotten something if you clip more in the upper stage than just the reaction wheel. How many units of fuel is that? I wasn't looking at Delta V. I was looking at units of fuel. I didn't even have 6,000 Delta V on it. Yeah, I didn't launch it with that much fuel. I don't think you were under 50 tons, Reinkin. Unless you're using, like... Unless you're using MechJeb or something. I don't think you were under 50 tons. I think you were well over 50 tons. Because you can't have that much fuel on that last stage and get into orbit. You would crash. You've seen that before on YouTube? Seems super easy? No, I don't have any mods. I'm not playing with any mods. Oops. There we go. Yeah, Ryankin, I don't think you were under 50 tons, dude. $49.98. Send me the craft file. Let me see what you're working with, because I don't believe you, dude. Send it to me in a Discord DM. And we'll pull it up and look at it. Am I burning from the right place? Am I controlling from here? I am. Because I only put 1,000 units of fuel in this upper stage. That's cool, Rarest. Yogurt and strawberries. Now, they come pre-mixed, or did you mix your own fresh ones in there? Fresh? Cool, man. Are you growing your own, or you got a farm up the road? Cool. We got a farm around here that has a little bunch of strawberries. You can go pick your own, and you buy. Yeah, you buy by the bushel. It's been a long time since I've used the word bushel. My grandmother actually used to go there all the time. We'd go pick strawberries with her. And she'd take them home and she'd make jams and stuff out of it because she liked to can a lot. You call it punnet? What's a punnet? All right, let's go to our ship. You can if you want to, Kyle. No one's stopping you, bud. You do you. Straws by the punnet. Oh. I think a bushel's a lot bigger than a basket. How many? Let's see. Weight or size of a bushel. A bushel is 10 gallons, 10 US gallons, which in liters is 35 liters of strawberries, Triggerman. That's a big basket. Yeah, Triggerman, that's a bushel. It's a lot of strawberries, my friend. It's a lot of liters, it is. So it's a little bigger than a punnet. Well, I mean, Super Cat, my grandmother would drive from the mountains of West Virginia down to here, visit us, pick strawberries, and take them all back with her. And she would can them. She would make preserves. She would make jellies and jams and everything else. And then she would send us some of the jars back, and we'd have fresh strawberry preserves and strawberry jelly. And she made strawberry shortcakes and all kinds of stuff. It was cool. All right, let me see this craft file. I'm interested. Bravo, you're gonna have to wait a minute, buddy. Let me see what we can do here real quick. I want to see what this craft looks like. I'm interested. Cletus, I hope you're having a good Sunday so far, man. Thanks for being here. See program files, Steam. Is that where I'm going? Am I going the right way? Probably not. Steam apps, common, Kerbal, saves, 50-ton challenge, ships, VAB. Okay, let me see this ship here. Can't copy that. Hold on. 1 second. I gotta jump into Discord on this on this screen, and I don't want you guys to see my DMs. It pops up my DMs first. Just gonna pull the one file out. You're in no hurry? I'm in a hurry, damn it. I'm kidding. Alright, below 50 tons. Let's see what this craft looks like. I'm skeptical, but I'm good skeptical, if that makes any sense. Used to hate regular yogurt, but it's actually really good. Well, it also could have changed, Rarest. Yogurt now isn't the same yogurt as before. Not nudes, just information I don't want to share to people. Do I have to reload? Below 50 tons. How in the hell did you fly? Wait a minute. I'm curious. 1893. This rocket is epic. Interesting. And you got this up there with more fuel in it? It takes an aggressive ascend profile. Did you fly it with mods or not, Ryankin? Because I don't think I could fly this with an aggressive ascent profile. What do you mean by aggressive? Mech jeb, not auto jeb. You didn't fly it with mods. Yeah, I don't... see, I can't fly this well. So if you got this thing out there, then more power to you. I don't think I can do it, though. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. It punches you in the face the whole way up? Probably. I don't think I can do... Do you mean aggressive as, like, up first? Or do you mean aggressive as in, like, 45-degree angle first? Like, do you start turning, like, now? Are you doing this? And, like, punching it? Turn a little bit right after the start. Because mine should reach 45 degrees at 10. Well, that's what I always... Do you turn down the TWR, or do you just leave it going? Because man. I'm big on turning down TWR, man. Fire Fist is. It's because it's aerodynamic. Any rocket's going to do that. So then after the plasma burn, probably around 40K, when you took this thing off. And then we probably went hard like this and did this. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Have I ever tried launching the other ways around? I mean, when it's feasible, yeah, but I don't want to, Ludo Boy. It's a waste of Delta V. Increase it to 500 when I reach 10 kilometers. Afterwards, I go full throttle. Yeah, I can see how you did this, but man, that's dangerous, you know? I don't want to launch my rockets that way, because I don't want to launch my rockets. More power to you, but I don't want to do this. I see what you're doing though, and I get it. But yeah, I mean, hey, more power to you. It's kind of like Polybridge, you know? But yeah, you went out like a firecracker. I don't want to do that. Good job. More power to you. I'm not gonna do that with every one of my launches. That's gonna drive me crazy. All right, let's go. Let's go back out. Yeah, Ryankin, more power to you, bud. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Sky Crane. Tug. All right. Bravo. Here's what you do. Commercial. Okay, I'll wait. We'll wait for the commercial. Oh, we'll walk it all through it. It'll be fine. I don't mind waiting. Yeah, Ryankin, more power to you, bud. Either way, we're going to come up with the same result that we have to take that and still go to the Midmas station to refuel. All right, Bravo, you good to go? All right, so check this out. Here's a basic tutorial on rendezvous. So make sure you're on the ship that you want to connect from, and you want to set the ship that you want to connect to as a target. So we're going to go to the Drace Sky Crane. Yeah, Drace Sky Crane set as target, okay? That's step 1. Now, optional step 2. Okay, Bravo, I'm sorry. I skipped a step. My bad. I thought you were back when you said thanks for waiting. Okay, so make sure you're on the ship that you want to dock with. Make sure you're driving that. Set what you want to dock to as a target, okay? So we set the Drace Sky Crane as a target. Done, okay? That's step 1. Optional step 2, if you want, make your inclination 0. And the way you do that is you look at your ascending node or your descending, whatever node you're coming up to next, look at the opposite one and make a maneuver that makes it 0. So we're going to burn normal, and it's going to make it 0. It's 85 delta V, okay? So this is an optional step 2. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you're like way out of whack, it helps a lot. We're going to do this one first. So that's our first, our first thing is to get our inclination aligned. So we're going to warp to burn. I'm locking to node. If you don't have that, best of luck to you. It's going to get sloppy. And we're going to burn. 13 seconds. The cool thing about nukes is that they're super fuel sippy, and we can make some adjustments without too much trouble. All right, so that should be right at 0. So our inclination is now 0. We're on the same plane as our target. Next thing you want to do, whether you're in a different orbit, whether you're in a smaller orbit or a larger orbit, you just want to set a maneuver and burn however you need to burn to cross their orbit. If you have to burn retrograde to cross it or prograde, burn until the brown line crosses. And then you get all these connection arrows that pop up. The orange arrows are your first intersect point. The pink ones are the second. So at this point, when we show up here, we're going to be 1,480 kilometers away from our target. That's unacceptable. Down here in the corner is the maneuver editor. Right here where it says orbit, increase your orbits. And you watch them move. And wait till you get them close. When you get them close, you're good. You cut out half the work. So in 2 hours and 6 minutes, we're going to burn 60 delta V, and we're going to be within 36 kilometers of our target. Done. That's step 3. Okay. So we're gonna aim at maneuver. We're gonna burn warp to the burn, and then we're gonna burn. So 2 hours, 1 hour. Done. We're gonna do our burn, and we're gonna show you the rest. What is your favorite planet to travel to in KSP? My favorite planet to travel to? Eve. Even though it sucks massive balls. Okay, so we're going to warp to burn. It's 9 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Burn. After we do this and we get close to one another, this is where things change and this is where people get confused. At this point, as long as you're close, you are no longer aiming at orbit on your nav ball. You are now aiming at target. You're aiming at target. We're gonna warp until we get to the point where we're before target. I'm teaching Bravo how to play. He wants to learn how to rendezvous. So we're gonna warp to this point here. We're 36 kilometers away. We're gonna burn retrograde to target. Burning retrograde to target slows ourselves down to where we're going the same speed as the target. Now you're gonna notice, see how our orbits are off? You start burning, you're gonna see the arrows move around, things wash around. Just go to 0 your first time. And if you notice, our orbit's starting to line up with their orbit. So get yourself all the way to 0. Sometimes it's a bigger burn, sometimes it's a smaller burn. Sometimes if you see them meet up, like right here, you can probably stop and go for that one. That's close to 0. Then you want to aim at target and burn. But you want to watch your first intersect, okay? So watch it. When you see it get as close as possible, we were 34 kilometers before. Now we're going to be 13, 12, 11, 10. 10's a good number. We'll go 10 next. This is an incremental thing, not an absolute must-have thing ASAP. So in 5 minutes, we're going to be 10 kilometers away from each other. You rinse and repeat. We're going to warp to that place. We're going to aim retrograde to target. We're going to slow ourselves down, and then we're going to burn towards target. So we're going to kill 120 delta V. You can watch these pink nodes and use these also to use rendezvous. I'm just focusing on the orange right now because this is the easiest way to show people. Once you start mixing in the purples, it gets a little confusing. Some people lose track. But we're going to go 3, 2, 1, 0. We're going just about the same speed. Our orbits are almost perfect. Aim at target, burn towards target. Watch the 8.9. We're going to get even closer. But if you notice here, we're only 100 meters apart. So this is where, you know, we could keep burning here, but we're going to pass this here in 8 seconds, and this becomes our next intersect. So when we pass this, 3, 2, 1, 0, boom. We're going to be 100 meters away from each other. So we're going to warp there. We're going to burn retrograde to target, and we're going to rinse and repeat. Once you're within a couple hundred meters, you can get rid of map mode. So we're going to do this last burn, and then we're dropping map mode. No, we're going 60 kilometers a second different. Not 60 kilometers a second speed. We're traveling at, you know, 2 kilometers a second. Or this is meters a second, not kilometers a second. Rarest. Don't mix and match the numbers. Okay, so there's our rendezvous. Now you want to double check that you're driving from the right place. You know, control from here. Make sure you're aiming for the right place. You know, target this. So now we're driving from the docking port. We're aiming at the docking port. This is something I do. You don't have to do. Kind of look at space as an even plane and get yourself into a position. We're going to drive past this ship. So we're going to rotate ourselves. We're going to break our lock. And we're going to move over this way. And this is going to put us in front of this ship. Anything under 1